Hey guys, what's up? It's Dakota from LED Gameable here, and I'm bringing you in very old gameplay. Oh, forgot to turn off my volume. Sorry if you heard the gameplay echoing into my microphone. Anyways, I haven't brought you a commentary in a while. I have a pretty funny middle school story, as you can tell by the title. It's gonna be interesting. Let me just say something about the gameplay first. This was when I was first prestige level 80. Way back when. Now I'm 5th prestige level 80, gonna stay 5th prestige. I know I've said I was gonna say multiple other prestiges, but pretty sure I'm gonna stay 5th because I'm getting a lot of guns gold and I want to keep them. So let's get on with this commentary. It's another middle school stories commentary, probably one of my last ones. I have a couple more on my sleeve, but I'd have to say this one's the funniest one. One of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me. So how do I start this? I don't even know. As the title, you can tell it's called Getting Caught, so you can have some kind of idea what it means. So this started out back in voice crack. Back in 6th grade, I believe. Yes, about 6th grade. I had this friend, one of my best friends. He'd always tell me to go on the internet and like watch porn. He was like, "It's great, man. You gotta do it." I was like, I don't think so. I don't really want to. I was in 6th grade. I'm really young. I didn't really have an interest in watching it. I didn't have an interest in getting caught, especially. I was like, what am I? I have my mom's computer to go on. What am I gonna do? I don't want to do that. I mean, that was my excuse for him all the time. He's like, "You got it, man. It's great. It's great. It's the coolest thing ever. You gotta watch it. It's amazing." And I'm like, I would just argue with him about it for about a year, and then towards the end of the year, when it was my birthday, I got an iPod Touch, and he found out that I got an iPod. He found out that I got an iPod Touch, and he's like, "Man, I watch it all the time on my iPod. You gotta do it. No one's gonna find out. You just got to." And still, after months of that, I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. Then I finally broke in. I just got curious. You know, typical young boy, happens to pretty much everyone. I was about 11 years old, I believe, and finally convinced me one day. It was actually the last day of school, so summer had begun, and get home, and it was about a week into summer. I'm thinking about this all the time, contemplating whether or not I should do it. And one day I thought that everyone from my house was gone. I think my sister was gone and someone else, but I thought everyone was gone at the store or something like that. And so I decided to go in my room, shut the door, don't have a lock on my door, so that's convenient, and go on my iPod and look up a video. And I'm kind of like hiding under my covers because I'm kind of scared. I don't know what to expect. This is like one of my first experiences with porn, and I don't want my mom to hear me commentating this. It was a horrible moment. Okay, so I'm watching it, and I don't really know what's going on. And so my mom comes in. I have the volume up on my iPod. So this is my instant reaction. So you can obviously hear it. My mom can hear it. She walks in. I've been watching it for about a minute or two, and I stop. I look at her. She looks at me. She's like, "What the hell are you looking at, Dakota?" And I just said, I'm sorry, and I started crying. I was crying and crying and crying. Instantly gave her the iPod Touch. I just cried for literally 4 or 5 hours that day. And we had a really long conversation and whatnot. And I'd been crying for the longest time. It was the most humiliating thing ever. And then on top of that, she was like, "Why'd you do this?" I was like, "Old friend at school," and it was my best friend. He'd come over all the time, and I didn't want to tell her it was him. So I was like, I said it. Man, my voice is just everywhere right now. Anyways, I blamed it on another kid who was older than me that I hung out with. I was like, "Yeah, he told me about it." When that other kid had before like mentioned it sometime, but I blamed it on him, basically just blaming it on other people, so your closest friends don't get hurt. And she was like, "You're never gonna hang out with that guy." She got pissed off, obviously. I mean, it's acceptable, but I remember a couple months later, I got in the car, my mom picked me up from school, and she was like, this is in the beginning of 7th grade, and she's like, "Dakota, I need to talk to you." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "What did I do?" She was like, Dakota, remember that kid that you said was you blamed watching porn on? And I was like, yeah, what about him? And she was like, well, his mom just called me and he got caught watching porn and his mom said that you told him about it. I'm like, how did I tell him about it? I was like 4 years younger than him. How did he not know already? And I had to convince my mom that I wasn't watching porn and whatnot. And on top of that, I had my iPod Touch taken away from me for over a year. I didn't get it till the middle of 7th grade summer. I didn't get it back from then. I got it for my birthday, and within 2 months, I got it taken away. It was glorious, just thinking you're at home, having your mom walk in, and just crying. You gotta try it sometime. I mean, probably one of the most embarrassing things that's happened to me over the years. Hopefully nothing more humiliating happens, but, you know, that's life, part of growing up. It was just hilarious looking back at it. And I told my friends this story about what happened last night on Xbox and decided to turn it into a commentary. Hope you guys like that story. This gameplay is not over yet, so I'm going to be talking to you about what I have planned. I am currently, today, right now, I know I've said it before, I'm editing my montage, got all my clips together. It's actually a dual-tage with my friend Daniel, and it is going to be good. I believe that it will be. I hope so. I'm not, if I think something will be wrong, no, I don't know why I had that accent for a second. If I think something will go wrong with it, I'll try to fix it and do better things. I have some cool effects and good music, gotta sync it up and whatnot, so I'll be working on the editing, hopefully uploading the montage itself around a Wednesday, let's say the 13th, around the 19th or 20th, hopefully before then, but that's around when I want to upload the montage. And I'm working on that montage. I'm working on a tomahawk. Lordy, be merciful. I'm working on a tomahawk montage with another friend, and then a montage with all my friends, which is going to be like 15 minutes long. I'm hoping it's going to be epic. I hate planning for tons of things when I don't even have the first thing done. And I have a whole bunch of other commentaries coming out within the next couple days. Hope you guys like this commentary. This is a very old gameplay, and I'm White Boy 7th Street. I love it when you like it. Not really, I don't know why I said that. I'm lame. I'm just such a loser, no one likes me. But in the comments below, put any embarrassing stories like mine that happened to you where you got caught doing something. I guess that'd be funny to hear about, because everyone's got their own story, you know? So, I will see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay. Bye. Love you.
Secure. We have displayed our dominance today.